Fred MacGuffin reviews The Assassination Bureau, 1969. Limited. Okay, The Assassination Bureau. Action, adventure, comedy, crime. And it's a thriller. From 1969. This is a spoiler review and a more Guff. You're going to expanded edition of Guff from Fred. Fred's going to give you more Guff. Okay, so that's what you're signing up for. Director, Basil Dearden. Movie Geeks Only. He also directed Sapphire, Dead of Night, The Blue Lamp, Frida, Cartoon, The Man Who Haunted Himself, and The League of Gentlemen. So, very accomplished director here. This movie stars Oliver Reed, Diana Rigg, Telly Savalas. Now, Jack London wrote a book that he didn't finish, that this is based on, and it was finished by Robert L. Fish. And Michael Relf did the screenwriting on this. So, what you have here is a movie set at the dawn of World War I. And we have this secret organization called the Assassination Bureau. Now, Diana Rigg, who plays Sonia Winter, she discovers the Assassination Bureau. She's a reporter. She notices these strange messages in an assorted variety of newspapers, and she thinks there's something going on. She follows the trail. She gets into the secret lair of the Assassination Bureau. She basically tells them that she wants someone killed, and she's got the money to do it. So Diana Rigg, you've seen her in The Last Night in Soho, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. She married James Bond. Right? Game of Thrones, the TV show, The Painted Veil, The Avengers TV show, Theatre of Blood, The Great Muppet Caper, Extras, and Doctor Who. So she's done a lot of work. Tip of the iceberg there, she's done a lot of stuff. She's great in this as our intrepid reporter. Now, as she delves deeper, she gets into the lair of the Assassination Bureau, and it's run by Oliver Reed, who plays Ivan Dragomilov, of Russian background, and his father started the Assassination Bureau, and he's now running it. Oliver Reed, he's been in a lot of stuff. R.I.P. Oliver Reed, but he was in a lot of stuff. Gladiator, Oliver, the musical, The Brood, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, The Sting 2, Condor Man, Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hype, Tommy, The Three Musketeers and the Four Musketeers, The Devils, Women in Love, and The Curse of the Werewolf. He's done a lot of stuff. So yeah, he plays our villain, or is he? So when they meet, he basically agrees to the proposition that Sonia puts before him. She wants to hire the Assassination Bureau to kill him. She's got the money to do it, and he's a man of honor, so he agrees to this. He agrees for the Assassination Bureau to try and kill him. Now, I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay. So, the guff on this is, the sort of tagline is, the Assassination Bureau has existed for decades, perhaps centuries, until Sonia Winter begins to investigate it. The high moral standing of the Bureau in only killing those who deserve it is called into question by her. She puts out a contract for the Bureau to assassinate its leader on the eve of World War I. Okay, so that's the premise of this. Now, Ivan feels that the Bureau has... its moral standing is not the way it used to be. Its sort of principles were to better the world, strike down tyranny, purge the world of evil, and never kill anyone without a sound moral reason for doing so. So when Sonia puts this challenge before him of, he agrees. He feels it's a way to deal with some of the corruption in his organization, because there's a lot of big fat cats in it now. One being Telly Savalas, who plays Lord Bostwick, who's a newspaper magnate. Now, Telly Savalas, you may have seen in Kojak, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. So there's a bit of a reunion here between him and Diana Rigg. Kelly's Heroes, Capricorn 1, The Muppet Movie, Horror Express, Battle of the Bulge, Birdman of Alcatraz, Genghis Khan, Bo Guest, and The Dirty Dozen. So, another legend here. And so, yeah, you have in the Bureau a lot of fat cats. One is a hotel owner, one is a German, what would you say, landowner and lord. And yeah, so you got this sort of mishmash of members of the group, and he says a few things to them when they meet before the contract begins, that they have to try and kill him. He says, "Haven't we in pursuit of profit fallen short of the high moral standards which our bureau was founded? I no longer see in you the idealism without which we are no more than common murderers. A way to rekindle the torch we once held so high." So he sees this as a way to purge the Bureau of all the corruption. And they say, "What does this mean for us?" And he says, "It means you must kill me or I will kill you." So it's a purifying game for everyone. So yeah, that's the premise of this. So once things kick off, we have a sumptuous, impeccable cast. We have a spirited, lively caper set around Europe, where Ivan is trying to kill off the members of the Bureau are trying to kill off Ivan, and in return he tries to kill them. So we have some very funny scenes in brothels. We have a great set piece at the end of this. We have Kurt Jurgens playing General von Pink, and you've seen him in The Spy Who Loved Me, The Longest Day, The Enemy Below, Battle of Britain. And we have, who else do we have in this? We have Warren Mitchell as Herr Weiss, and you've seen him in The Trollenberg Terror, Jabberwocky, Carry On Cleo, The Alf Garnett Saga, The Nightcaller, and Help. You have Beryl Reid, who plays Madame Otero. You have Clive Revel, who plays Caesar Spado. And you have Philip Norret, who you may have seen in Cinema Paradiso, The Postman, and Topaz. So yeah, what more can I say about this? So you have, as I said, you've got great sets, you've got great costumes, you've got Diana Rigg, great cast all the way through this. Oliver Reed is usually great, but for me he's a great bad guy, and in this he's not really a bad guy, as you'll see if you watch it. So I don't know, he might be miscast in this. He doesn't seem, I don't feel he's very comfortable in the part, but because he just went from Oliver to this, Oliver Twist, and he was a great villain in Oliver Twist, Bill Sykes. So yeah, this is available on Prime Video. That's where I've seen it. It's nearly 2 hours long. I think it might be a tad too long for me. It's based on, as I said, it's based on a book by Jack London, and what you have in this is you've got, as I said, a lot of action, a lot of lavish sets, dazzling costumes, disguises, traps, bombs. Yeah, a lot of tomfoolery like that. And as I said again, there's a great set piece at the end with a zeppelin and a huge bomb. So yeah, I'm going to spoil this a bit. At the end, we find out that Lord Boswick wants to get a war going. I suppose he wants to get you know, spice up his business with if a war's going on, everyone's going to make a lot of profit from this, and especially him in newspapers and his friends in the bureau. So he's trying to get it. His grand scheme is to try and blow up all the leaders of Europe, or in this castle, and he's got this huge bomb, and he wants to drop it out of a zeppelin. And Ivan wants to stop him from doing this, and he goes about trying to stop this big grand scheme by Lord Boswick. And as we run through this, we have a bit of romance between Ivan and Sonia. She realizes he's not such a bad guy. He's got moral standards, and he's trying to stop the corruption in the Assassination Bureau. And what else can I say? So yeah, maybe a bit long. Looks great though. Looks great. Great directing. Always nice to see Oliver Reed in action. And yeah, it's a sort of it's like a hidden treasure. This one, it hasn't I haven't heard of it much, but it's definitely a good watch. I think you'll really enjoy it. For me, it's a 3 or 3.5 out of 5, and yeah, there's a lot to like in this, and I think you'll enjoy it. So check it out whenever you can. And this has been Fred, giving you the guff on the Assassination Bureau. Fred MacGuffin's reviewed the Assassination Bureau.